Good morning, pregame crew. How are ya? It's Tuesday, June 20th, 2023, 6:21 a.m. Mountain Time, 8:21 a.m. Eastern Time. Welcome to the show. This is a show that I officially get started in 9 minutes. Between now and then, I'm going to do an audio-visual check, say hello to my friends, and take a few chart requests. Thank you, Night Truck. I appreciate it. Hi, Shake and Bake, Renaissance Man, Bob, Greg, Homebody, Topher, hey Bennett, Mighty Pawns, Trayman Dan, Sam, Hector in Miami, hey Mal, hey Sir Fernando, hey Basque, perfect, hey Lee, hey E Cubed and Mike. All right, let's go back up to the top. Any chart requests yet? None yet? Y'all got to give me a chart request. I got to get warmed up. I'm dragging this morning after this long weekend. I need to get peppy. Give me some good charts to look at. Man, oil's coming in hard. Tesla's looking good this morning, Kevin. Tesla is stronger than most. Most of our high beta names, meaning our major market cap names, most of them are red this morning, and Tesla is green. So Tesla is strong. We got the monthly trend change. You filled that gap from the monthly chart right there. I mean, 265 and 270 psychological are your next resistances. With the name looking this strong, pullbacks are for buying. Hey Hugo, you like a little shroom stock? CMPS. Daily is in a downtrend, not looking super healthy. Weekly downtrend, monthly inside bar. It's in a tough pickle. I'm trying to find something redeeming to say about this chart and I can't. Your next support is down at 748. 748. Bears are shorting reverse backburners, meaning short-term overbought conditions are situations or setups where you could look for a top fish with this type of weakness. CVS has been in a pretty big downtrend. Daily inside bar. Resistance to high of Friday, 69.59. Low, 67.49. Daily lower high on deck. 4-hour lower high on deck. Hourly lower high on deck. Lots of weakness here. Is there any time frame we're looking for a higher low? I guess on the quarterly chart we're looking for a higher low. Okay. Pfizer. Pfizer, weekly lower high on deck. Daily double top at 40.36, 40.37. That's pretty straightforward. When I see triple tops like that or double tops that are just so clear, I like to set an alert there because if it breaks through, you can sometimes get good follow through, but it's just a clear area to short until bulls prove otherwise. Daily uptrend. 4-hour, that could be it's a mess. It's not a cute cup and handle. Yeah, it could be a cup and handle. We're stuck below the hourly EMAs. It's all about the low of Friday, 39.85. This stock has been $40 since Jesus was a baby. I swear I've been looking at this chart forever. And it's just $40, $40, $40. Ended the day with a head and shoulders. PLTR. This has been one strong chart. We closed last week with an inside bar. So it's all about 1691 resistance and 1516 support. I mean, some weekly consolidation wouldn't hurt it. But man, this stock has just been a crazy bull. 1638 could be a top fish area. Good morning. Yeah, Twing, I like that. I think Baba got a new CEO. Did I read that correctly? SoFi, we're looking for a daily high or low. Weekly, that candle is ugly. You don't want to bring that candle home to mama with that big old upper wicket profit taking. But again, you are looking for a daily high or low. Hourly got oversold and it hasn't been able to hit that, get that daily high or low yet. Maybe we can hold 807 and get that daily high or low going. We need a 15-minute trend change as a start. All right, SoFi. I think a back burner on major indices would be great. I don't know if we're going to get it. Right now, I think bears are looking to top fish 44775, looking for that hourly lower high, but bulls have bounced enough, making enough room for a 15-minute higher low. So how we come out of this 15-minute trend, potential trend change is going to tell us everything. If we can change the 15-minute trend on this move, so we go up, we set a possible lower high, we pull back, we set a possible higher low, and then how we get out of that EQ will tell us a lot about the tone for the week. AMLI. For a swing. Eesh. Support $1.98 and $1.88. Resistance 233 and 249. I guess we're okay. We're getting over the daily 50 MA and we're fighting to get over the 200 MA. Gosh, why? I don't like this. If you get a daily higher low compared to $1.98, that may give you an opportunity for a swing. Gotcha, homebody. Gotcha. It's 6:29. I need to get started, so I'm sorry I can't get to all your chart requests right now. I wish I had time to do them all. Dan will be live in 30 minutes, which is why I cut my show short to about 20-25 minutes. Give TCGers time to hop on over and listen to Dan the Man open this short trading week. So good morning. Welcome to the pregame show. Who am I? This is who I am, Chart Guy Lori. I'm part of the Chart Guys community and we teach technical analysis. If you want to give me a follow on Twitter at Chart Guy Lori, that would be wonderful. We don't have a lot of economic events this week. We have Fed Chair Powell testifies tomorrow. We have building permits that's happening now. Okay. Initial jobless claims on Thursday, services PMI on Friday. Pretty boring week. And we're opening up the week in a push is what I like to call this, where the bulls and bears are kind of duking it out. Tesla, I'm going to go ahead and give the mark to the bulls there. So bulls have a slight edge, but let's go look at ES. And y'all know what I'm going to say before I even say it. I'm sometimes repetitive, but I think I'm a lot repetitive, but I think that's good for reinforcement. And what am I going to say about this chart right now? Put it in chat. What am I going to say about this chart on the daily time frame? What is it? If you've been around these parts for a while, you can read my mind. What am I going to say? If you could hit that like button, that would be lovely. Only 42 likes. Y'all know y'all going to get some nugget, something healthy. That's right, Kevin. RJ, that's exactly it. Ain't nothing wrong with this chart. Nothing. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, the brainwashing is working. There ain't nothing wrong with this chart. Nothing. Yes, Hector, yes. Oh my God, y'all are cracking me up. That just shows how repetitive I am. Daily high or low is the more likely scenario. Yes, ain't nothing wrong with it. That's right, Sandor and Sam. Preach. Preach. As long as we're above 442625, a daily bull flag is on the table. Y'all look at that volume. Y'all look at it. Did the bears prove anything on Friday? Nope. Not a darn thing. Not a darn thing. We are in a 4-hour downtrend. We are in an hourly downtrend. And bears are looking to top fish this here. And bulls are looking for a pullback buy compared to 44.32. Nothing. Hey, George. Good morning to you. So daily high or low is on deck. Now, where does it get put in? We grazed oversold this morning for a hot second, and then we bounced. Bulls bought this dip pretty aggressively before it officially went oversold. We hit like 31, and then they bought it. So pullbacks are for buying until bears prove otherwise. A P-Bogs, that's pretty cool. Fishing in a kayak. That's pretty cool. Thanks for being here, Jess. On NASDAQ, what am I going to say about this chart? There's nothing wrong with it. Daily 8 EMA in an uptrend. 15099 keeps a bull flag alive. Do y'all see how we're not even close to that 8 EMA? So 15100 keeps a bull flag alive. I'm going to take this fib off so you can see this. Here. Let me take that magnet off. Oh shoot, I was trying to be cute and fancy dancy, but we know that I am not fancy, so that backfired. What I wanted to draw is a cute little circle here showing the distance between price and the 8 EMA. The NASDAQ is not even getting close to the daily 8 EMA. It's saying, I'm strong, we're strong, and I'm going to keep this uptrend going. And bears, I won't even let you touch that daily 8 EMA. Now I'm going to delete ES fib so you can see it. Y'all look at that. We still have space. We're levitating over that 8 EMA. And remember, I use the 8 EMA, not the 12. If you're interested in my chart setup, you can click on the link below in the video description to receive a PDF explanation as to all these different moving averages and colored candles that I have. And there's also a YouTube video, how to set up your chart like Dan or Lori if you're interested in it. That's right, Tammy. Ain't nothing wrong. I mean, there's some, we know that's a double negative, but you know what? Sometimes it's just the best way to say it. Like, here's one of my favorite sayings. God don't like ugly. Of course, it's God doesn't like ugly, but it sounds more emphatic with God don't like ugly. Okay, so we're levitating above the 8 EMA. NASDAQ, we're levitating, no issues here. Hourly chart, we just double top with that 1525125. Now, how do we act on this pullback? Do you see how we have increasing volume? I want y'all to see that this was 5 a.m., 4 a.m., 3 a.m. Mountain Time. We had elevated bull volume buying this dip. So how we behave on this pullback, holding that 1516875, and how we come out of this, and do we change the 15-minute trend? Will tell us a lot about our day. Y'all look at that elevation in volume. RTY. Good morning, KK. Welcome to the party. Okay. Now, I would not say what I said about ES and NASDAQ on RTY. There is something wrong with this chart. We did lose daily support. Bears were unable to get follow through, and we closed the week. We're opening the week with an inside bar, but this 4-hour chart is not as healthy as ES and NASDAQ. We've got the same situation here, 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 here. So that has me looking, if I had to time frame and sequence the events here, I would say the first half of the day, let's call this the first half over here, I would be looking slightly bearish, waiting for that 15-minute pullback. And the last half of the day, I'd be looking to see if bulls are going to buy the dip to put in the daily higher lows. So kind of bearish in the morning, bullish in the afternoon if I had to sequence out the events based on the most likely scenarios. And now let me just say a disclaimer. Y'all know as soon as I turn this mic off, new information enters the market in the form of buyers and sellers, and things change and things evolve. And I change my thesis based on the data I have that's being given to me. So all I'm using is historical data, because what we do in technical analysis is we basically are historians. We're using the historical information to make better predictions of what the more likely scenarios are going to happen in the Taylor Swift blank space is what I like to call it, this black area over here. No one, not even Buffett, no one knows what's going to happen here on the right side of the chart, but humans behave in very consistent patterns of fear and greed. The psychology of humans is very repetitive. So we're able to look at those patterns and say, this is what the more likely scenario is. So 15-minute higher lows are on watch. 15-minute lower highs first and then higher lows. YM? Now that ain't as healthy, is it? From our last daily higher low to the high of Friday, you see how we've pulled back? Almost 55% of the move. That is not as healthy. So if you're looking for an index to short today, I would say YM. Now we're getting that pullback, looking that 15-minute lower high. And now bulls, how deep do they let this pullback go before they say, I'm going to buy it? Are they going to keep it in a 5-minute uptrend and hold 4436? Or are they going to bring it back closer to 4432? Okay, so Dow is weak. Good morning, Chris. There are 230 of you currently and only 78 likes. Surely I've said something that's worthy of just hitting that little thumb thing to give me a thumbs up. All right. VIX is green this morning. We have to acknowledge, let me just slow down here for a second. We have to stop and acknowledge when things aren't working as well as they used to. VIX and SPY inverse used to be such a great ticker to track to say, okay, what's going on with VIX? Are we hitting resistance? Okay, then SPY may get a bounce. It's not working as well as it used to. You know what else isn't working? Internals. We have tick that has been majorly confusing over the last few weeks if you've been watching it because of, I want to type this word with my accent. I don't say it as nicely as I should. We have not had a lot of names. We have had very low breadth. So we have not had a lot of participants in various rallies. Rallies have been these 2 or 3 names, leading it. So tick will be muted sideways and we're just busting up higher and screaming like our hair's on fire bulls. So it's only been a few names. So the sector rotation has been pretty extreme. If XLF is doing good, QQQ has been doing bad and vice versa. So it's just been a little off. So just recognize when some of your internals aren't working or your relationships inverse are not working as well as they should. Dollar, this is a daily bear flag, y'all. This is good for the market. So y'all want to look at this daily, potential bear flag, ES, potential bull flag. That inverse relationship has been working very well. So bears are looking for a top fish on the dollar under this daily 50 MA. Bulls are bouncing pretty good here. Dollar is going to have to sit down, in my opinion, for the market to find its 15-minute higher low. Yep. Zero DT options have created more volatility since May of 22, but dang, they've created a lot of opportunity as well. I love zero DTE options. If you said, Lori, you have to pick one instrument to trade the rest of your life and that's it, I would pick zero DTEs. All right. And no one asked. No one asked the question. Bitcoin has been pretty bullish. However, we're under this daily 50 MA. Do y'all see it? We're right under it. This could prove to be some pretty strong resistance for Bitcoin. Bears are looking at top fish 2702824 and your support 2668528. But overall, Bitcoin green, market red. That's pretty good for Bitcoin. Make sure I click that green. Yes. And I have notes off screen. I will copy and paste for TCG members only when I am done. Okay, 1 second. And my other favorite instrument is oil options. They're unbelievable. I lost my chat, y'all. Sorry, quick. Mr. F is posting he's looking for a yen reload, and I like that trade. All right. So Bitcoin is strong. Ethereum is weaker than Bitcoin. Gold, 4-hour lower high is set. Will our 4-hour support hold? Of 1955.90, resistance 1968.70. This daily 8 EMA has been brutal on these gold bulls. Oil is pulling back pretty good here. We have resistance up at 73.47. Bears are looking for that daily lower high. So you could look for a top fish against 72.38. Looking for the hourly lower high, attempting to nail the daily lower high. Thanks, homebody. You try to avoid them like the plague. That's funny. They can be difficult to wrangle, but I like to sell them, not buy them. The last trade I took, I'm currently in an oil short, looking for the daily lower high. So I am in CL. Let me show you. One second. I like to show my trades here and there where I actually show the screen because I want you to know that I'm a real trader. I don't just talk this. This is my livelihood. This is what I do. I trade. So I currently have on puts, 71.5 put for $1.02, which means it cost $102 because you multiply it times 1,000. That's not right. I always get it wrong when I say it. It's 1,000. That's right. So I bought it for $1,002 and currently it's $1,210, $1.21. So that's why I like oil. They multiply it times 1,000, which means more risk, but more reward if you are right. So that's my only trade I have on right now. And the reason I took it is looking for that daily lower high. All right. I lost my chat again. Yeah, I do, Rob. I've already taken one of those options off, so I only have one left on, so I've locked in green. But oil and dollar don't always go inverse. They don't have as strong of a relationship as gold and the dollar. So yes, I feel comfortable keeping oil short. Wait. And the dollar is currently bouncing here. You see that? So it's bouncing and that's helping this oil short actually. So the dollar on the daily, we're looking at a bear flag, but on shorter term time frames right now, dollar has some strength. Nat gas is strong. Pulling back as soon as I say that, of course, you little SHIT head. I have no trade ideas on this one. Okay. Yes, that daily inside bar bear break. Not daily, shoot. Hourly. Sorry, hourly. Inside bar bear break is what I took. I told y'all it's been a long weekend. It'll take me a while to get my TA muscles completely warmed up. Okay, let's go look at Apple. Apple is below the EMAs here on the hourly chart. Bears have more control of this name than Tesla. Tesla is bullish. Look at that. Apple is weak. Amazon is weak. And Nvidia is a little bit stronger than Amazon and Apple. And when I'm vague with my TA, it's because I don't have a clear direction. I can't tell you with good conscience to short that chart. I can't tell you with good conscience to short that chart. Can't tell you to short that one. Can't tell you to short that one. So my bias is to the long side on almost all of these charts on larger term time frames. How deep of a pullback do the bulls allow? Will we get to hourly oversold? If so, on Apple, I'd love to bottom fish a potential daily higher low. Right here, right now, no trade setup for me. Okay, XLE. Well, it's doing what I wanted it to do, but it's doing it in pre-market, darn it. So I wanted to bottom fish this daily low here. 79.92, and we're breaking it bearish right now. So we have double daily inside bars on XLE going with that oil narrative. I like this for a potential bear break, and we're breaking it bear right now in pre-market. So double daily inside bar, and that's kind of the theme of my Queen of the Mountain names this morning. See the yellow candles? Those are inside bars. So XLE, double daily inside bar. CMI, double daily inside bar. I like this one more to the bullish side. And we don't have a lot of pre-market volume on coming, so I like this long. D-Dog, double weekly inside bars. So this one's on watch for a potential break. If it breaks bear, I would take the trade bear. I wouldn't get super fancy with how I trade it. I would just trade the break. 94.75 is that low. 94.75. Overall, this is a beautiful looking chart though. GS, daily inside bar. So basically I have inside bars on all 5 of my Queen of the Mountain trades. Let me put XLE in there again, and I'm going to take it out and put it back in so it'll be down here. So here they are. CMI, double daily inside bars. D-Dog, double weekly inside bars. GS, daily inside bar. And I would just take the break on this one. HES, double daily inside bar, and I would just take the break. And XLE, double daily inside bar. So my Queen of the Mountain trades, maybe I wasn't very imaginative this morning with what I was looking for, because I feel like it's difficult to short these charts where they are. We're already bouncing on ES. So there you go. He's hungry for that short. What is that funny? That is funny. Twing TV. What does inside bars represent? Inside bars just represent a tightening range. So look at this tightening range we have on XLE. 2 days, we have, think about it like Russian nesting dolls. You see how this range from Thursday is inside Wednesday's range and Friday's range is inside Thursday's range? This isn't right. Why do they have it marked like this? Something's wrong with this XLE chart, y'all. I have 79.92 as the low, and it's showing it still as an inside bar with 80.63 as the low. This chart is wrong. But I still like it to the bearish side. All right. I have time for a chart request or two. You're welcome. If you didn't watch the Ask Me Anything Q&A session last Thursday, you can look it up on our YouTube channel. And someone asked me, how do I get over the fear of losing? Or does it scare you with, right now, someone just said with, dollar and oil. I don't get scared because my risk is defined. I know where I'm wrong, and I've accepted that before I ever got into the trade. And it takes the emotions out. BA. Do I see a cup and handle on the monthly? No. So a cup and handle is a continuation pattern, not a reversal pattern. So you want to be at the top of an uptrend, and you have the cup and you have the handle. It's a continuation pattern. This is just a potential monthly bull flag here. This is not a cup and handle. You got to know the difference, and we're banging our head on the monthly 50 MA. You got to know the difference between continuation and reversal patterns. A reversal pattern is an inverse head and shoulders, a head and shoulder, Adam and Eve pattern, but a cup and handle is a continuation pattern, and a bull flag and a bear flag are continuation patterns. So no. AI. There ain't nothing wrong with this chart. It becomes all about the low of Friday. 43.43. Bulls want to see that hold. Bears will be looking to top fish against 48.87 with the size of this pullback. Next trade I would take on AI is a top fish of 48.87 or along with hourly getting potentially oversold. SMCI. We lost the daily support. Your next support, 217.02. Ooh, hourly is oversold on this one. I'd wait for 4-hour oversold to attempt to nail that weekly higher low. So I'd wait for 4-hour oversold on that one. LRC. Loop ring. Oh, crypto. Yeah, I don't see that in the cards for poor LRC USDT weekly chart. That has weekly inside bars, this potential weekly bear flag. This is not a good look. AMD, you're welcome. AMD hourly is oversold. I'd wait for a 4-hour oversold on this one. Remember, Lisa's conference, the CEO, they did not receive that very well. And NVIDIA is still positioned to be the superior product for AI chips. So AMD is not as strong as NVDA. However, we are looking for a daily higher low. And it may be time. 116.77 is your next support. Coin is strong. Bitcoin's strong. You can imagine that this would be strong. 57.42 is your next resistance. If we get over that, we change the daily trend. I would not short this name today. I would only look for longs with Bitcoin strength. You overslept, Tess. What's going on? We're up here at resistance 74.81. Well, actually, we got over it Friday, but with the size of this spread on IIPR, I'd still consider that a double top at 74.81 and 75.20. Weekly trend change. We need to get over 74.81 more decisively, though. All right, that's it for me. Y'all hit that like button. Only 147 likes so far. Please hit the like button. Give me a follow on Twitter at ChartGalLori. And TCG members, I will have these notes over to you in just a second.